It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we are going to be building your squad if you do have 100,000 MT. So, you know, a lot of these guys on my No Money Spent probably will be featured in this video because they are, you know, good budget cards in my team. Stuff like that. But I mean, there are some other cards that aren't in my squad currently that I think are really good value budget cards that I think for 100,000 MT would fit really good solid. Like for example, David Robinson already busts a 100k squad because he's 100k himself. So if you are looking for good budget cards, hopefully this is the video to help you guys out. And as we do hop into it, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we are on the road to 90,000 subscribers. Guys, I hate to do this, but starting off at the point guard position, we got to plug in Magic Johnson. I think this is a point guard that can just, you know, fill it up, right? And fill up, check all the boxes is what I'm trying to say. I mean, when you talk about a guy that can check all the boxes, Galaxy Hope was Magic. Magic is it. He can defend. He can, you know, make plays offensively. Shooting wise, he's going to be decently knocked down. I'm not sit up here saying the card's the best point guard in the game. What I am sitting up here saying is for 38, 36, whatever you can get Magic for, I'm pretty sure if you search, you know, long enough, you'll be able to find one for a little bit cheaper. What does Magic Johnson give you? Okay, here's what he gives you. 19 out of favors, 43 on gold, and 89 3-ball, 94 ball handle, defensively really rock solid. 6'9", Hall of Fame handles for days, bullet, you know, Hall of Fame rebound chaser, really solid defensively. Here's the deal, guys. You run Magic Johnson with the guys I'm going to show you. You put Magic on, you know, the secondary ball handler, and he's going to be just fine. That's what I like about Magic Johnson. He can guard the 2. He can guard the 3. Heck, Magic can even guard the 4, and that's what I really do like about him. His defensive versatility offensively can just be there on the court, providing a decent enough offensive option as well. I'm a pretty big fan of Magic Johnson, and I spent, you know, 38% of my 100K on my starting point guard. At the shooting guard position, was there ever a question it would be my starting shooting guard on this? It's an obvious addition in the pink diamond Cam Reddish. It's crazy to me how cheap he's gotten. I mean, when I made my gameplay video, he was, what, 15,000 MT. Now you're looking at Cam Reddish, who you can legitimately get for 6,000 MT. 6,000 MT. And you can secure yourself, in my opinion, a top 10 shooting guard in my team. Here's the deal with Cam Reddish. He's 6'8", 218 pounds, 93 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. His interior is terrible, but I will say because he's 6'8", I don't really notice it too much. He has a 99 steal, 94 perimeter, 94 speed, 95 lateral quickness. So if you do run up against a guy like Luka Doncic, I don't have a problem putting Cam Reddish on it. You know, if you get mashed a lot, then maybe you make an adjustment. But I love his tendencies. I love his defensive badges. I feel like on the interior, he can compete because he does have a Hall of Fame ball stripper. Look, he's 6'8". You give him the badges he needs, like brick wall, you know, chef, those types of badges, rim. You're looking at a top 10 shooting guard in the game, no question about it. And so for the fact that he's 6,000 MT, he is a must-add into this squad. At the small forward position, a card that might surprise a few of you guys is Hedo Turkoglu. And when I say he might surprise you, that's if you don't watch the No Money Spent. If you do watch my No Money Spent, you know I love Hedo Turkoglu a lot. You just know. And I mean, right now, guys, he's 7,000 MT. Now, traditionally, he's like 9,000. But you're looking at it right here, 7,000 MT for Hedo Turkoglu. I mean, that's an absolute steal. I'm pretty sure there were people on Next Gen in 250 that ran this card. This card might have been ran in the 250K tournament. And I see why. He's 6'10", good player model, 93 3-ball, can dunk well, 90 ball handle. Defensively, you give him a shoe, he's basically perfect at 6'10". Tendency-wise, for Hedo, you'd be like, okay, he's got to have bad tendencies. And they're really not all that bad. I mean, they're not great, but they're not terrible. 12 Hall of Famers. You got blinders, limitless, needle thrower, quick first step, dead eye sniper, bullet passer. He has the normal leaner, so you can get the Hedo 2K19 days back. And here's what I'm saying. You want a fun card to use at the small forward position that can compete, which, I mean, who wouldn't want a fun card that can compete? That's literally an ideal situation. And I think you got to talk about Hedo Turkoglu. You got to mention him when you mention those things. Now, yes, he needs Chef. Yes, he needs Chase Down. Yes, he needs some of the brick wall badges of the world. But you apply those few badges, you're looking at, again, I use top 10 as a pretty broad term, but you're probably looking at a top 10 small forward in my team right there with Hedo Turkoglu. Power forward is a position I'm struggling badly with. I mean, it is. I just think the power forward position for budget players is pretty weak in general. But a guy I don't think is weak is Lamar Odom. You know, 7,000 MT is what you're looking at for Lamar Odom. And here's the deal. He's my backup power forward on my no money spent. And am I going to replace Lamar soon? Probably. It's just getting to be his time. But the card is fine. I mean, objectively, he's fine. As a decent 3-ball, can dunk. Defensively, just all around solid. Especially if you give him money, you get that speed up where it, you know, kind of needs to be. But he's just an all around card. Can defend on the interior, can defend on the perimeter, has decent speed, can knock down shots, good dunker. That's what you want. I like all-around players, and Lamar Odom just fits that mold at the power forward position. Yes, ankle breaker, chase down is a really nice quick first step. What I like most about Lamar is he's got 54 base badges. You got to give him some badges, but you give him the rim protector of the world. You give him Limitless Chef, those badges. He's got basically everything he needs. And I think he fits that power forward position absolutely incredibly. Center position is another one of those, right? I can't plug Kristaps in. He costs too much. So we really got to ball on a budget, and I'm balling with Serge Ibaka. A card, yes, I get it, guys. He's undersized. But what I will say about Serge, although he is undersized, he's still going to compete. And the reason he's going to compete, the reason I love Serge Ibaka is because of this, guys. I know his perimeter defense says 70, but he can get out there and defend, right? He's got an 83 lateral quickness. He's going to get out there and defend. Combine that on the offensive end, he's one of the best. He has one of the best releases at that center position in general. Good 3-ball, can handle the ball decently. His blocking interior rating is really good. So, you know, with the 95 interior and 97 block, he might get you some of those fake stops on the interior. Pretty solid tendencies in there as well. Hall of Fame rim, intimidator, post riser, pogo stick, post lockdown, limitless takeoff. Some good badges in there. Has some shooting badges, including limitless and sniper. Again, fully badge out Serge. You know, apply those couple of badges to make him even better. You're looking at probably one of the best budget setters in the entire game. So with that starting unit, you're looking just over 60,000 MT. So, I mean, with 60,000 MT, that gives you a squad that I think you can go out there and compete with, right? I mean, if we don't even talk about the bench, let's say you're looking for a clutch time squad for like 60,000 MT. It's a decent enough squad. I think with, you know, in clutch time, obviously Hedo Turkoglu can take you places, but I think that is a really good start, you know. And so going to the bench, we don't have as much MT, and so we got to ball on a budget. And I feel like Isaac Bonga, however you want to pronounce it. If you need a point guard for less than 3,000 MT, there's no better one in 2K. There's just not. I'm sorry, I've used some of them, and there's just not. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you guys that Bonga is just going to be, you know, this incredible point guard who can handle the ball, make incredible plays, defend at a high rate. What I will say is this. In the catch and shoot situation, he grades. That's all you need him to do. Defensively, he competes. That's all you need him to do. The one thing about Bonga, I will say, is it's hard to kind of create your own shot with the card. I will say that. So, you know, when I got my shooting guard, who you guys will see, that's why you want to run a shooting guard that can make plays. Because Bonga is not going to be that, you know, primary ball handler for you. He can, you know, just knock down shots in the offensive end. And because he's 6'8", you know, guard the opponent, small forward, whoever else, so you can utilize your lock. But Bonga's just going to be fine. Just going to be fine on the court. And a point guard that you're not going to hate because he can't really do much wrong. At the shooting guard position, is there ever a question? You could indeed plug in Jerry Stackhouse, but I feel like his prices went up recently, whereas RJ's and Cam Reddish's have just slowly declined. I love RJ. I love Cam. Now, whoever you want to start, whoever you want to run off the bench, I really don't care as long as you run both of these cards. 9,000 MT for RJ Barrett. And this is why you run RJ Barrett with Bonga. You want to know why? Well, here's why. I get it, he's 6'6", but that's fine because we got enough height on this bench. You're looking at a 94 3-ball, 95 driving, a 99 ball, no, great defensively, 94 speed, 93 lateral quickness. Somebody the other day, I think it was Unbeatable Jacob, made a tweet of, is Terry Dishinger even better? Is the Dark Matter Terry even better than RJ Barrett? No, guys, objectively, yes, the Dark Matter Terry Dishinger is better than RJ Barrett. But I don't think it's by much. I really firmly don't. And I mean, I didn't talk about it in my Terry Dishinger video. I don't think that I made. But I think he is barely better than RJ Barrett. And you can say, you know, Ty, you're gassing it. And maybe I am. But RJ base card has 61 base badges. I mean, what more do you really need? I mean, honestly, 61 base badges. You got 5 badge spots. You give him brick wall. You give him rim. You give him mismatch expert, circus 3, chef. What more else does the card need? He's complete. He's 8,000 MT, and he can really run a unit. So, you know, obviously running him alongside Bonga, I got RJ Barrett running my bench unit. At the small forward position, we gotta plug him in. A card, I mean, he's just a steady card that you can trust to do one thing well on the court. I mean, that's really what you're getting out of Andrei Kirilenko. Now, when I looked earlier, he was 12,000 MT. Now, all of a sudden, he's gassed up to 14. There it is, 12,000 MT. I was going to say, no way his price went up that much. He's a card, guys, you're going to still see on my No Money Spend squad. I said it before. You're going to see some of these cards on this 100K squad builder. And AK-47 is one of them. 6'9", 235 pounds. What is the one thing on the court AK is going to do? That's what you're going to ask. Defense. That's what he's going to do. Again, you pick up Monty Williams, who I just got for 12,000 MC today. He's going to have a 93 speed. Perfect. Speed is what you need. Defensively, block, steal. Perfect. The only flaw I would say with Andrei Kirilenko is I feel like on current gen, he shoots 9 million full bars. That's the only flaw I really have in Andrei Kirilenko. Outside of that, really don't have much to complain about. Great defender, Hall of Fame bullet. I mean, shooting wise is just fine. Not gonna make too many plays for you, but if you have RJ Barrett, do you really need anybody else to make plays for you? I mean, probably not. AK, gonna guard ball in your bench unit. You got RJ to guard the secondary ball under. You put Baga on that small forward. Perfect. Absolutely ideal for your bench unit. AK for 12K is just another piece. I feel like eventually when we get a better AK, he's really gonna be the man with the plan. So I don't really have much MT left. I got just over 10,000, and I don't like this card at all. But I gotta plug him in because objectively, guys, this card is good. I'll say it again. I personally have not had success with this card. But objectively speaking, like from an outsider's perspective, 95% of the community are going to have success with this card. It's just the way it is. The card is so complete. Has a good 3-ball, good driving dunk, good ball handle. He's basically just another Andrei Kirilenko. That's the way I think of Josh Smith. Basically just another Andrei Kirilenko. Josh might defend a little bit better. Andrei Kirilenko is going to shoot the ball a little bit better. But they're pretty similar. I mean, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, posterizer, pogo stick, fast twitch. I know he's only got 6 Hall of Famers, but the Hall of Famers he has are absolutely incredible. I think it's a matter of this, guys. If you can find a way to get Josh Smith's release down, you're going to be just fine. That's the problem for me, though. I never was able to get in a rhythm with Josh. I never was able to find that release point. Every time I shot with him, I was uncomfortable. And I think that's the main reason, you know, you're going to see Josh Smith not be ran on my No Money Spend squad. It's just, I never really had that, you know, next level success with the card. But objectively speaking, the card is absolutely incredible. So at the backup center, I would love to plug in Porzingis. I would love to plug in, you know, even a Robert Parrish, who is just a little bit more expensive. Here's what I'm going to plug in. Bill Russell. I mean, here's the deal, guys. If you can get Robert Parrish for 20,000 MT, then, you know, that's over my 100K squad builder, and over my point. But here's my deal. Bill Russell is going to be just nearly as good as Robert Parrish. 88 3-ball. Can't handle the ball, but neither can Robert Parrish. 92 block, 86 steal, 80 perimeter, 93 interior. Decent speed, lateral quickness. He can shoot the ball. I know his release is not great, but great tendencies. Hall of Fame catch, corner, rim, intimidator, post, lock. Great badges through and through. Look, guys, I know you guys at this point are going to be like, Ty, Bill Russell is so outdated. And you know what, guys? Maybe you're right. Maybe Bill Russell is outdated. But you can get a fully badged one with a diamond shoe for 11,000 MT right now at this current moment. This one, diamond shoe, I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and gas the card, but I mean, it helps his defense. Fully badged Bill. You're looking at, you know, some extra badges to give the card. Again, I'm not sitting up here and saying Bill Russell is the top center in the game. I'm saying for 10,000 MT, he's hard to beat. You can make arguments about all these other budget centers in the game, but I like Bill Russell, and I'm going to trust him over some of those other centers in 2K. 47 base badges, or 46 maybe base badges, 47. You can get the job done with Bill Russell. If you guys today gave me 100,000 MT to work with, this is the squad I would come out there with. I'm not sitting up here saying it's a perfect squad, but what I am sitting up here and telling you guys is this squad can compete at the highest level. The only thing you might struggle with is if somebody mashes against you, but I mean, I feel like at this stage, mashing isn't as overpowered just because, I mean, people switch a lot of screens, so it's just one of those things. You just got to be willing to take 3s over 2s with this type of a squad. But I do like this squad. I feel like this type of squad can compete against the top squads in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. I want to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Who would you guys have added to this squad? Would you guys have maybe replaced Magic with a cheaper point guard and then maybe added Kristaps at the center position, maybe Robert Parrish? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.